Hi, grade 12 students. Today's lesson about basic derivatives and the derivatives of trigonometric functions. Derivative of a constant is 0. Derivative of x is 1. Ax is a. If you have a power, you take the power, you multiply it by the number before, then you decrease the power by 1. Derivative of 1 over x, you can memorize it, minus 1 over x squared. The same for radical x, minus 1 over 2 radical x. Ux Vx is, what does it mean, Ux? It is a function of u times a function of v. So this is a product, u prime v plus v prime u. You do the derivative of the first times the second plus derivative of the second times the first. For u over v, u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. Sine will be cosine, cosine will be sine, tangent secant square, secant secant tangent, cosecant cosecant cotangent, and cotangent minus cosecant square x. You must memorize this formula. Let us take some examples. Here with the derivative of the first, we take the power, which is 2, we multiply it by the number before. 2 times 3 is 6x. Derivative of 7x, derivative of ax is a, so minus 7, and derivative of a constant is 0. Similarly here, 5 times 5 is 25, you decrease the power by 1, x4. 4 times 2 is 8, you decrease the power by 1, 9x squared. Derivative of radical x, you can memorize it, it's 1 over 2 radical x, as we said. Derivative of 1 over x is minus 1 over x squared, and its coefficient is minus 5 over 3. And derivative of x is 1, and derivative of minus 1, since it's a constant, it is 0. And if you take this one, so first step you must do, because we don't have formulas for all of these, we must arrange it in powers in numerator. So the first one, I don't have anything to do. X power 4 will be up, x power minus 4. Here 4 over 5. Here minus 3 over 4 up. 5 radical x, no need to rearrange it because I gave you as a formula. 1 over x, no need to rearrange it because it's given as a formula. Radical x will be x power minus half plus 2x minus 1. So let us start. 3 over 5 times 2, 6 over 5. You decrease the power by 1, 3 over 5 minus 1 minus 2 over 5. Minus 4 times minus 7 over 2 is 14. You decrease the power by 1. Minus 3 times 4 over 5 is minus 12 over 5. 4 over 5 minus 1 minus 7 over 4. And if we do here radical x, sorry, I forgot to write the radical, here, minus 5 radical x. Radical x is 1 over 2 radical x. 3 over x, it's a property, minus 1 over x squared times 3. X power minus half, you multiply minus half by minus 2 over 3, you decrease the power by 1, minus half minus 1 minus 3 over 2, and derivative of 2x is 2 and 1 is 0. Fourth example, we have here trigonometric derivative of sine cosine. Cosine is minus sine, you put plus. Tangent secant square, 3x is the 3. Cosecant is minus cosecant cotangent, so minus times minus is plus. In number 5, this is of the form u times v. And we all know, as we said, u, this is what I meant, u is a function of x because it's a function. And this is v come in, also it's a function of x. So derivative, as we said before, it's u prime v plus v prime u. So you derive the first one, 6x squared minus 7x plus 8x cubed times v as it is without doing or touching here. Plus, we do the derivative of the second one, sine x is cosine x, 7 is 0, times the first parenthesis. Number 6, you have also, it's of the form u times v. This is u, this is u, and this is what? V. So same story, u prime v plus v prime u. Derivative of cosine is minus 2 sine x times tangent. Derivative of tangent is secant squared times 2 cosine x. Let us go to the fourth page. Here also it's u times v. U prime v plus v prime u. Derivative of 3x is 3 times cosecant x. Derivative of cosecant is minus cosecant cotangent, and you have the 3x. Always I prefer to put x before the trigonometric function. If you go to number 8, this is of the form u over v. So u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. Derivative of 3x minus 5 is a 3 times denominator as it is, minus derivative of denominator tangent is secant square. Cosine is, sorry, here there is a mistake. Cosine is minus and minus plus, so this is sine x. sine x into 3x minus 5 over denominator square. So u over v. And if we continue here, this is UVW. When you have UVWE or even more product, you do the derivative of each one times the others without derivative. Derivative of 5x is 5 times sine tangent. Now the term is for sine. It will be cosine. Remains 5x tangent x. The last one is secant square x. You have 5x sine x. Like u times v, u prime v plus v prime u. So here you have u vw, so u prime vw plus v prime u times w plus w prime times u times v. Here you have u over v, but it's more complicated. Let us do it step by step. U over v 4x minus 3 cosine x times denominator as it is, minus. I have a product down, so I'm going to do it step by step. Let me write this product as it is. I put the prime to say, this is what a prime, times denominator, which is a numerator times 2x squared minus 3 sine x over denominator square. Now I have to do the derivative here. This is nothing else. Suppose it was alone. This is of the form u times v. So forget the rest. Suppose this is alone. So it's u prime v plus v prime u. Derivative of 2x minus 1 is 2 cosine x times cosine x minus derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. So you have the minus here, the sine x, and the 2x minus 1. And you continue the rest, you copy the rest. So here it is u over v first. But when we do u prime v minus v prime u over v square, I have here u times v. So I do the property. So that's why I must ask myself always of which form. If I take number 11, this is u over v. U prime v, I'm doing it step by step, minus v prime u over v square. So here in the first one, this is u times v, because here I have a prime. So as I ask myself of which form, u times v, u prime 3 times sine x plus 3x as it is, derivative of sine is cosine. Derivative of minus 2x is minus 2, minus 1 is 0. Here I don't have a prime, I don't do anything. Here also it's u times v, because here I have a prime. So 6x cosine x minus derivative of cosine, the minus is from cosine. Derivative of cosine is minus sine x, and you have the 3x squared. And derivative of sine x is cosine x. So this is u times v here, I do it by itself. Sine is cosine. And here it's u times v, I do it by itself. And derivative of 2x is 2 and 1 is 0 over denominator square. The last problem here, suppose given u and v are functions derivable of x. As I said above, of u of x. I gave you u of 2. If you replace u by x equal to 2, you have a 3. V of 2 is minus 1. U prime derivative at the point 2 of u is minus 2. And v prime of 2 is a 3. I want to find the derivative at the point 2. Let us do the first one. Derivative of 3u is a 3u prime at the point 2. 7v is 7v prime of 2. Derivative of minus 2x is minus 2. U prime of 2, as you can see, is minus 2. You replace it. V prime of 2, you replace it, it's a 3. If I do the second one, this is of the form u times v. So 3u prime v plus 3v prime u, and derivative of minus 2x squared is minus 4x, and 1 is 0. I want it at x equal to 2. I can write it, I write this vertical line and x equal to 2. So to mean I want to replace x by 2. U prime, you replace it by its value. The same for v prime and u, and x here you replace it by 2. If I do this one, it's of the form u over v, the same story. Derivative of 3u prime minus 2 times the 3v minus 8 as it is, minus derivative of denominator 3v prime times the numerator as it is over denominator square. Then I replace each one by its value. U prime 2, I replace it, v prime 2. Here I have also v prime 2, u of 2, and x here I replace it by 2, etc. I got the result. The last one for this presentation is of the form u over v. 2u prime minus 1, derivative of x is 1 and u is u prime, times denominator. Don't forget minus. Denominator is of the form u times v. So I do it u prime v plus v prime u. So 9x squared times v plus v prime times 3x cubed. Sorry, here it must be, there is a mistake. So here it must be plus. So into 2u minus x, so here it's a plus over denominator square, and then you replace x by 2. Hope that you understood the the basic derivative